One. Jaiden's looking pretty breedable today. All right, that's
Jizz.
Penis, balls, cock, balls, penis. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad we got off to a good start.
Now that that's out of the way.
Now that we've got all the sex out of the way, let's get back to the Dungeons and Dragons. It's actually what they said when they were giving birth to me.
I like putting dragons in dungeons.
I like dragon my dungeon cross. Hey, yo! Dungeon doesn't even make sense as a metaphor for...
She dungeon on my dragon until I larf.
No, that one actually makes sense, because I feel like the vagina is kind of a dungeon, you know?
Mm.
I don't know about you, but every time I have sex in the vagina, I have to, like, I get distracted by a mimic and it eats me balls, you know? This is all on the recording
too
stuff.
Deep.
He delved to darkest dungeon. AO. This is the worst. This is terrible. This is awful. We should have never created this system.
No.
APS is unsalvageable.
There will be consequences.
Someday your knees will buckle under the weight of your sins.
APS, more like a ass.
Jokes on you, my knees are already buckling.
Ass, piss, semen. Long ago, the four elements lived together in harmony.
That was only 3.
And then the Vomit Nation attacks.
No!
Stop that. Shut the fuck up, fucking stocking.
That's awesome. This is amazing. I'm wearing sweatpants today, and for some reason, when I wear sweatpants, I lose the ability to function like a normal person. So we are starting with combat because I don't remember I can't remember whether like you in forest you see man he cover in worm.
There are 2 of them.
Yeah, the other man, he also cover in worm. I think it was set up.
One of them was the drinking buddy from.
I think one of them was like behind you guys, and the other one was in front of you. I really should have checked the recording, but I didn't. Anyways, did we establish? Oh, hold on. Yep. Okay. Everyone, roll 1d20. For initiative, and then everything else is then add your reaction score. The number of add your reaction dice. I guess I need a calculator.
Okay, wait. What's going on? Okay, wait.
1d20.
We're doing initiative. Everyone roll a 1d20 and then add your reaction dice as a modifier to that, and by that I mean add the literal number of dice you have in reaction.
Oh, that's a total of 20 for me then.
11.
7.
Damn.
Okay, everyone sit on the numbers. I have to do notes. Hold on. Okay, and then what did everyone else get?
11.
20.
Damn, you're rolling fast.
So 20 for Alexander.
Alonso, but yeah.
Why did I write you as Alexander?
That was a good question.
You whitewashed him.
I swear to God you were Alexander in the first session.
I don't know you.
The character sheet says Alonso.
I swear to God I just stressed you as Alexander the entire first time. And you
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we were calling you Alexander for a bit.
The bit got so powerful it ate my own brain. Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry. So what do we got for Decimus?
11. I rolled a 7 plus my 4 reaction time.
Alright. And then 6. Okay, and then what for Slimeco?
7.
Okay.
Damn.
Slimeco 7. Okay, so I put this in descending order for some fucking reason. Alonso, you have first action. You get to make the very first combat move in the entire history of this system, ignoring the ones in the other campaigns because they don't count.
Yippee! So that's 3 stamina to use? Or how are we going to do this?
Let me pull that up. Yes, I remember the rules for the game I made.
Nah, who does that?
Oh god, we used stamina so many times. There's 32 different instances of stamina in the rulebook. Oh fuck, man! We made it an integral system. Yep, 3 stamina at the start of your first turn, and 3 more stamina points per turn. Maximum 10. So try to keep track of how many stamina points you have, and remember it can't go above 10.
Okay. Where am I in relation to these 2 tree people?
You are all pretty much like, you're in a fairly small clearing. It's only like maybe 3 meters of space before you get lost in like dense foliage again.
Okay.
And as for Green Felipe and Felipe, these 2 zombified, like worm-covered, hunched corpses are you 3 are sort of all back to back to each other. And then the 2 of them are on either side of you.
Okay.
I think that's the best I can give in terms of description.
That works for me. I'm going to move towards Felipe. So that's 1 down, and then just try and punch him. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Hold on. I think we have to calculate morale.
Yeah, I don't have any morale.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, morale is calculated per combat encounter. So
5% of HP rounding up.
It's a little more specific. That's your morale mod. That's how you use that to calculate morale. Started game HP. That's your morale mod. HP cannot exceed. Oh, I have to set the percentile, I think.
Oh.
Give me a second. Yeah, sorry. This is one of those things where it takes a solid second to put the thing together. I don't believe zombies would actually have morale, so I'm going to ignore that for them for now. I guess morale would just be set to... Okay. At the start of combat, you will determine initial morale percentage. Set a base morale fraction based on what the party stands to gain in combat. The fraction from your HP, resulting in the number you give in your morale, the combat encounter. Okay. So, I'm going to give y'all a fraction. That fraction is going to be a fraction of your base HP. From there, that is your morale for the combat encounter. To put it simply, you guys are fighting for your lives. So I'm going to say that your morale fraction is... It's said to be a fraction, but I'm going to say it's 90%. So 90% of your health. I know that requires calculator. Not that hard.
Math.
I'm sorry, man. I did not realize you'd just be getting out of a math test, but this is how you do it in APS. It is just the number. It's just your HP times 0.9. Remember, that's how you do percentages.
16.2. Do we round up or down?
Take the fraction. Resulting number will give you a morale combat from here. Round. What was it? What was the percentage?
90%.
Round your standard way. So if it's below, 4 or below, round down. 5 or above, round up.
I got morale of 19. Yippee.
16 for me.
15.
All right.
You just need to keep track of that for yourself. So I'm sorry. I have to. Yeah, this is a little complicated. Remember, I have to do notes and stuff.
Imagine having to do notes.
Yeah, sorry. I have to keep track of multiple NPCs. Yeah, for the sake of simplicity and because I think it's pretty reasonable, I'm going to be setting the zombies at a stamina at a morale equivalent to their HP. I do need to write down that we need to rework how morale works for NPCs because it doesn't work the same as for players. So let me put that into our... Okay. Base morale, combat. Each level your allies have, and for each opponent you move combat. Okay. And for each level that's been... Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, Okay, wait. Sorry, I forgot that morale is really complicated. Okay, so I'm gonna just read this section straight from the rule book, and then, very conveniently, I'm gonna go do my laundry, and you all have to figure out the calculations. From here,
Lovely.
you will modify the base morale from various aspects of the combat situation. This will give your real morale. Add your MM for each level your allies have, and subtract your MM for each level the opponent for each level of opponents you are aware of. Basically, for every level that the opponents that you know has, you lose some points. I totally set levels for the resurrected worm colony, so we're just going to say that that is a level of... Okay, I'm going to say that basically there are... Okay, so the way it works is that MM adds... MM is all of the... You guys have to all add your levels. So not like... So like if each of you are level 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's 9 total, right? So 9, you add your MM 9 times to your base morale, and then you're going to subtract your MM by the number of levels the opponents have. Now, the challenge rating for the monster that Felipe is based on is 10, and there's 2 of them. So you're going to subtract 1 MM from your morale. So just take your MM and subtract that from your real morale. I swear to God, this makes sense.
So my starting morale would be 14 instead of 16?
What is your MM? Your morale
2?
mod? Yes, it should be.
Okay.
What is yours, Darren?
Morale mod is... Where is it at? Oh, it's right there. It's 2.
2? And then your base morale and then the morale that we already established was...
19.
Okay, yeah, so that would take it down to 16.
17.
Okay.
And Slimeco, what's yours?
Morale mod is 2 and base is 15.
Okay, yeah, so I think you can figure out how that works.
Okay.
So wait, how much do I subtract from the base?
Just 1 morale. I wrote morale as normal in one case. Okay, you just 1 morale. 1 morale mod. So just take it down by it's a little confusing. The morale is definitely the most up in the air system we're working on. Okay, so I can't look at my notes, so I would like you guys to just, with incredible intensive detail... Wait, I can look at my notes. I have Google Docs on my phone. Okay, this might be the most ass way... This is going to be ass. Alonso, tell me what you want to do with your turn, now that we can actually start the game.
Okay. I would like to spend 1 stamina to run behind, what's his name? Starts with an F.
They're both named Felipe, which actually starts with a P.
Felipe. I would like to try and run behind the Felipe closest to me, and for 1 stamina, and then try and kick him in the back of the knee.
Okay, so to be clear, there's 2 Felipes. There's Felipe and Green Felipe. Felipe is the one that's... Green Felipe is the one that's closer to the cart that you guys were taking, or which is actually a spider now that I think about it. It's closer to the road. Anyways, so you're going to go... I'm going to say you're going to go behind Green Felipe. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to go behind Green Felipe and try to kick him, right?
In the back of the knee, yes.
In the back of the knee. And so I think that's just a regular attack, right?
Yes, regular unarmed, which would still be 1 stamina.
No, I'm trying to remember how we made... Jaiden, I'm sorry, can you check the notes and tell me how unarmed works again?
Hold on.
Jaiden, pull up the note.
1d4 damage.
Jaiden, crank that soldier boy.
I'm searching for it. Let's see now.
Jaiden, gather the elector counts. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot all at once, and I'm watching the system disintegrate around me.
Okay, unarmed, stamina cost of 1, and it's 1d4.
It's just a 1d4 to 1d4. Right. Okay. Wait. I'm remembering how the game works. There's no hit dice. It's just a skill check. Okay. Right. What skills are you using?
I think it would be I would
I mean, you're trying to sort of jump over, and you're trying to do like almost a backflip over him, and then
I'm trying to sneak him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, you're trying to sneak up on him.
Well, no, like.
But you're trying to pull a fast one on him, almost, right? You know.
I'm like getting behind him and then kicking him in the back.
I'd say that I'm gonna have you roll stealth and stealth acrobatics.
Okay, so that's at a -1 then.
Wait, shit. Oh, wait, Jaiden, we did fuck up something. Fuck.
Oh, we forgot it. We forgot to do the changing for you guys. Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, the one thing that we did change is that we did remove negative dice numbers. Oh shit! Hold up. We can fix this. We can fix this. Okay. We're going to set. I want you guys to all. Okay. Oh, how is all of your diplomatics 1? How did you do that? Okay. You know what? We're gonna be fine. It doesn't matter if the game is unbalanced. It doesn't matter. I just want you to take all of your negative dice numbers and set them to like 1. And then can you just like pick like one stat and knock it down a dice point?
All of us?
I think Jaiden might have already fixed his, but yeah, just all of you guys do that.
So -1 is the lowest it can go, or no? Are we setting the -1
1 is the lowest? The lowest number of dice you can have in a skill is 1. I don't know how I forgot about this. I feel like an idiot.
Okay, so I posted the groupings.
Don't bother with that shit. Don't bother with that. It's going to take forever. Just we're not redoing the stats from 0. Just we're patching this mid game.
Okay, so I put all my negatives to 1, and then I lower 1 down to.
Yes, just do that. Don't worry about anything else. Jaiden posted the thing that is actually the technical way you do skills now. It's just we don't have time for that, and it shouldn't really matter.
Do I need to lower 1 the amount that I removed?
No, I'm jerry-rigging this. Just lower it by 1 point. Okay. Just trying to keep things a little balanced because you guys are going to be a little overpowered.
Self-control has to go down 1 because I don't have any self-control. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, my dog shit luck isn't dog shit luck anymore.
Okay, so
don't worry. It's still kind of shit. We will, if you guys want, after we finish the session up, we can fix up your stats and rework them. But right now, I just want to keep the game running. I do not want to interrupt the entire game and waste like half an hour. We are probably already 3 o'clock. Holy shit!
We'll have to do me later because I do have to leave at 6. So
I got it. It's fine. Just chill.
Okay.
I stay being the least chill. Okay, so first thing. Once you guys have got that, we're going to run through the skill check system, and we're going to have to kind of run through it pretty slowly because it's a very specific interplay between DM and player.
Okay.
So just like vocalize when you guys have got the thing done.
I'm done with it.
Jaiden, how are you?
I fixed mine earlier.
Okay, thank you, Jaiden, for being goated. Thank you. Sorry, I'm okay. Sorry, a lot going on. If you can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Okay.
You good there?
Hey. So,
Skills.
here's the first thing we're going to do. I have to set a target number that you have to beat. You're going for a kick to the back of their leg, right?
Yes.
I am going to say that that is a target. Let's make it simple. We're going to say it's a target of 3.
Okay.
So what that means is that
D6 I'm rolling, yes.
Actually, hold on. We're going to make it a target of 4. Just an
Fair enough.
estimate.
50-50.
So that means you're going to roll. You're going to take your number of dice in acrobatics and in stealth, and you're going to add those up.
3 of them.
Right. Yep. And then from there, you're going to roll that many d6s. So you have 3 total.
Yup.
Roll 3 d6s.
2 4s and a 1.
2 4s and a 1. So that is 2 successes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I am going to check. Okay. So that is okay. 2 successes. Can you keep that number in your head? I might forget it.
I have the physical dice, yeah.
Yeah, no, I just need you to remember the number of successes, though.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so... why did we not demarcate things better? Oh, Christ. Yeah, we didn't. We need to rework the gameplay section to be more accessible. Okay. 2 successes. Okay. So, what I'm going to do... All right. Okay, so here's the thing. I would like to test out the reaction system.
Okay.
So, technically, you're supposed to do that before the other person makes the attack. Hope you can understand. It's a little bit messy right now, and since I want to test it out, we're going to... It's technically not a rule. We put it as good sportsmanship. But I'm going to...
Before damage was rolled.
It's just good to do it earlier than later. Anyways, I'm going to do a reaction, and I'm specifically going to have them dodge. So, if memory serves, roll a skill check, and then I specifically have to check the AC system. Okay, AC? Oh,
AC makes it harder.
What? Yeah, no, it's the specifics of how it makes it harder that I'm trying to check, though. Armor system, here we go. Take the AC specifically and subtract it from any reaction rolls you make. Ah, yes, yet another system in which we forgot to update the system after we swapped how rolling works. We're just going to say that just takes it down 1 number of success and fix that later. Fix AC since it's not compatible with current rolling system. God, I love testing. I love testing things. I love testing them. I love testing things. Okay, so specifically, what I'm going to say they're going to do is that our fun character is probably going to try and notice you sneaking up behind them and is going to try and sort of like finagle out of the way. So I'm going to say that's a combined reaction and I'm going to say reaction and perception. Wait, why did these guys have negative dice? Did I even how did I fuck this up too? God damn it. Sorry guys, I'm having a bad time. We're going to do reaction and perception, which is 2 dice. Sorry. There's a lot going on. And I'm going to set that at a success of... I'm going to make that pretty high. We're going to say that's a success of 5. That is no successes, so he is not dodging in the slightest. Okay, cool. Fucking... Hey, give him a break. He's a zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can roll damage.
Okay, so... it would just be the 1 despite the 2 successes, yeah?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. D4.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, just the 1 dice. Yeah.
Just 1 dice. Okay, here we go. Rolling 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. And that comes out of both of those. Okay, cool.
Wait, both of them?
They take both health and morale damage, technically.
Oh, yeah.
That's the current way it works, is that you technically, whenever you take HP, you also take morale damage, and it's just simultaneous. And there's a few things that do specifically morale damage. We're planning to implement more of those as we move through design. Mm-hmm. But we haven't actually done that much. I realize now we haven't implemented that many ways to do damage as of now in the game, which might be an oversight.
Possibly.
But we chillin'. Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that being said, it is now Slimeco's, or it is now, no, it is not. It is Felipe. It is the normal Felipe's turn. Jesus Christ, sorry, I'm, okay. Whew. I'm gonna take a breath. Can y'all, I'm gonna take a breath.
Breathe,
fucking hell. Yeah, sorry, this system, it's a little hard to run this system. It's just, we're still developing it, so. Okay, yeah. So it is Felipe's turn, and I think I'm just going to have them make a straight attack on, let's go with Slimeco.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I imagine they're like right in front of you. So Felipe is going to go with a, let's see if I can have some fun with this. Why did I not set the staminas for those? Why did I not set stamina costs? Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. Awesome. We are going to be doing Okay. We're gonna make 2 T. Cool. So, wait, actually, hold on a second. Pause.
Oh.
Before we move on to that. Stop. Wait a minute. Darren, it's still your turn. Not Darren. Cecil, it's still your turn.
Oh. I'm ending my turn.
You're ending your turn. All right, so you have 2 stamina spare for the next combat.
I have 1 spare.
I thought you spent 1 stamina.
I spent 1 to move behind him and 1 to kick him.
That is a fair rendering of that affair. Cool. So it is, in fact, Felipe's turn. He's going to make 2 attacks. Well, I mean, he's going to do that, but I think we calculate them 1 at a time. He's going to make a claw attack on Slimeco. So Slimeco, you see him sort of like, you see his hands like weirdly like his like sort of rotting fingers like sharpen. I guess I didn't really think this one through very well. Point is, his hands are looking pretty handsy, He winds up for this like open, almost clawing attack and swipes it right across, I guess, what your slime face would be.
Oh no.
You know how like bears attack people, but it's a worm guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is a stamina cost of 1. I wrote that down. Why did I not write that down? I did. Okay.
Bravo.
I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great.
It shows.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing amazing. Okay. So that is a skill check. And I'm going to say that is, because I get to decide what the skill checks are. I'm going to say that is athletics, and I feel like he's kind of aura farming. So we're going to put, oh, wait, shit. Oh, that's a lot. We're going to say that's athletics and anatomy. So that's 4d6. And I am going to say, what is your, just for the sake of context, actually, Slimeco, do you want to run a reaction? Do you want to do a reaction of any type? Or are you just going to tank this shit?
I can't really think of what. You know what?
You just need to like move. I mean, you can just dodge.
Can I slime my way out?
Please elaborate on what slime my way out means.
I move. Maneuver.
Okay, which action are you taking?
Do you think it'd be dodge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dodge.
Okay, so I'm going to roll my 4d6. So reactions still require a skill check. So I'm going to just say, if you're trying to like sort of like do that, you know the thing they do in like Hanna-Barbera movies where you you drop down and your hat stays floating? Like you know the thing where like in Hanna-Barbera where you die, where you like drop, you like go down, like in Warner Brothers cartoons. You it's in Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
You like imagine Bugs Bunny gets shot. He ducks below the shot, but his hat stays in the air. That's what I'm imagining, except it's just your head. I'm imagining that, Jaiden. So I'm gonna say that's just gonna be reaction. How does reaction, and I need to pull up the full, hold up. How about reaction and, I don't know, self-control? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
You fuck with that? Okay. So do your roll and give me, and then I'm going to say that both of those are going to be a flat, let's say that's a 4 to succeed. No, okay,
it is reacting, so it should probably be harder.
Yeah, but I don't want to. That was a 4 to succeed for both of them.
Yeah, sure.
Also, 4 is actually quite difficult statistically.
It's a 50-50.
You'd be surprised.
I play Warhammer.
What does that mean?
We only ever roll dice.
Okay. You say that as though there's like a technique to dice rolling.
No, it's just
he's got the heart of the dice. So how many successes, Joe Schmo?
Judd.
Okay, so you need to roll above a 4.
Yes.
I did not roll above a 4.
Wait,
so none of your dice rolled above.
No.
Yeah, I'd say 4 or above. So none of your dice did that, right?
Most of them were 3s.
Okay.
Bravo.
So here's the thing. The exact same thing happened for me. Neither of us got any successes. I was planning on judging this based on who got more successes. And then neither of us did. I'm gonna say that's Jaiden, I don't know how you fail to dodge, but you fail to dodge an attack that doesn't land. So both of you I'm gonna say
just re-roll.
No, that's how this is exactly how D&D works. The attack doesn't land. He completely misses and ends up just not even sure where you are. But you also don't really know. I'm just trying to figure out how do you fuck up dodging an attack.
Also, the dodge costs the stamina, yeah?
Yeah, it does cost the stamina.
Maybe if he failed to dodge, maybe he dodged but fell or something and hurt himself.
Jaiden, you look like you dodge, but it makes you look like an absolute dipshit. Take 1 morale damage.
That is perfect. That is perfect.
I'm also going to have Felipe take 1 morale damage because that was such a fucking stupid ass situation.
That's fair.
Okay, well, that was incredibly dumb. He does have a second attack he's going to make. So anyways, we're going to do all of that again.
Okay.
This time, though, he's going to attack using the exact same thing. I'm just rolling again. Jaiden, do you want to make a second reaction?
You won't have much stamina for your turn if you do.
Yeah, you will be at very low stamina if you make a second reaction.
You'll have a very short turn.
That's true.
But it's up to you.
Do anything.
It's up to you, so. Oh shit, that's a good idea. Nothing.
I'm not doing anything. I don't want to waste me stamina.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. It's burped. My last burp.
Okay. I'm currently doing something.
Running numbers.
I'm actually just writing down an idea.
I have an idea.
I have idea.
No, you don't.
Okay, never mind.
Damn.
Damn, I can't believe they hit me with that.
Okay.
That's absolutely tragic.
Something's happening. What is it?
I just played the tungsten cube thing.
Oh, yeah. You were making the second attack, right?
Yes. Okay. 4d4. 4 to succeed. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's 3 successes. Yeah. So that hits.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, number of successes doesn't matter. No, fuck you. I'm gonna. That was 3 successes. That's the most successes I've ever seen in this fuck ass game, and 2 of them were 5s. You take 1 extra morale damage. Anyways, let me roll attack. See, this is 1d6 slashing and 2d6 necrotic. Okay. 2.
Jaiden, you might die.
Actually, no. 2 of those rolls were 1s. You take 6 damage. You take 6 HP and 7 morale damage. Jaiden, you're just feeling shit after this whole engagement, honestly. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to say the other thing Felipe does is, like, jump over Slimeco. Or I guess not, since that would... We haven't implemented attacks of opportunity, but I imagine they exist somewhere.
It's the Venom dunking meme.
The Venom dunking me. Okay, fuck you. I'm doing that now. Felipe goes GG easy in a move from Basketus Ballus. And his attack is actually a dunk on you. He dunks a bunch of fucking worms directly onto your face, and does a shit ton of damage. And while he's doing it, he does a hop over you. He's now directly in front of Decimus.
Oh man,
bro is stanced up.
Bro hits them with the fucking bro dribbles a ball of dragon worms onto you, and then just shows up on the fucking. I'm imagining the Patrick LeBron James art where he's like just dunked the fucking ball and he's running off the. I'm imagining another 20 into Israel meme basically.
What do you mean? What do you mean, dragon worms?
Oh yeah, that's secret lore. Don't worry about it.
Now I'm thinking of a bunch of applin.
He actually throws a Pokemon at you. Oh god, this is an absolute. This is the greatest and worst combat encounter in human history. Okay, it is now
two.
Decimus is. It's not even turn 2. We're not done with turn 1. Decimus, it's your turn.
Okay, wait. I need a quick rundown of where people are in relation to me. Where is Alexander in?
Let me hold up. I think I need to do. This won't show up in the recording, but let me just
I'm behind green Felipe.
I have Photoshop. I don't think I have art. I'm gonna have to quickly put together a battle map in Photoshop.
Oh,
this is gonna be so ass.
Okay, because I'm going to be very system stress testy mode with some of these attacks.
No, I got it. Let me share my screen of fucking.
Okay, I know what I want to do. Can I pick up blue Felipe and throw him at green Felipe? Trying to save slime.
All right. Well, that's gonna be a bloody high challenge, and I'm gonna have to say that is definitely Dex and
probably just strength or something.
Honestly, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you pick which skills you want to put together, but I'm definitely not gonna give you anything. Just
okay, dexterity's good. What else would be another good one? What would be a good one? Athletics. They're both really short numbers, but I guess strength I would athletics.
say I feel like athletics isn't exactly. I think it's athletics and dex does make the most sense. I feel like you could also go for maybe athletics and intimidation.
Oh, I'll do intimidation. I love intimidation.
Okay. I'm going to say that is a. Mind you, I am going to, since I can tell that that's a pretty high one for you, just from your voice. I'm going to say that is the number to beat is 5.
Oh,
so you have to have a 5 or a 6 on your rolls for them to be counted as successes.
Okay, so I need to roll a 5 or a 6. Not
yes.
What is this being counted as?
So wait, should be actually, wait a minute, this should be a grapple. This is a grapple.
Because that's 2 stamina instead of 1 then.
That is, but other than that, it is just a success. And also you won't actually have them grappled for more than a turn. So one thing, you're using 2 stamina, but more importantly, it is going to be, in order for a roll to be a success, it needs to be a 5 or a 6.
Okay, so do I roll it still the amount of times with the dice that I have?
Yep.
In there,
add up the number of dice you have in each skill.
I have 5 dice total. Any of them can be a 5 or a 6.
Yes, but remember, it's the number of 5s and 6s you get.
Okay. Well, I got 5.
Okay.
I got 2 fucking 5s. Okay. There's a 1. Okay. That's my third roll.
2 successes.
Got a 6.
That's 3.
And I got another 1. Damn.
Okay. 3 successes. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give that to you. I think that'd be funny. All right. So, swapping back to, oh God, what are you guys seeing? Actually, wait, what do you guys only see my Photoshop, or do you also?
Yeah, we only see the Photoshop.
You only see my Photoshop. Okay, cool. I just need to check that occasionally. So,
I'm never that fucking lucky.
You are gonna grab Green Felipe and chuck him or you're gonna grab Blue Felipe, who just dunked on someone. Fucking overhand, like hurl him at Green Felipe. I am gonna say that is shit. I have no idea how much damage that would be.
Calculate weight and velocity.
Yes, of course. Let me just calculate the weight and velocity. Let's see. 3 successes. I'm gonna say that shouldn't be too much damage. We really should have thought of how to calculate the damage of being something. Jaiden, write down somewhere. We need to figure out damage of throwing things at people.
And
I
people,
don't care how.
People.
Just in general, just anything at people. Calculate damage of people. Calculate damage of throwing things. I don't know, man. Okay. I'm going to have you roll. Oh, wait. We have a thing for using items, except that doesn't help at all. Never mind. Why did I think that would help? They're both corpses. They're both pretty big dudes. I'm going to make it that they both take like a flat, or not a flat, roll, fuck it. You know what? Just like roll like 2d6 and we'll make that the damage.
1.
Ow.
Okay, 4 total.
Okay.
4 total. 4 damage each. That's pretty good.
I wasted all my luck throwing him. I'm not going to roll high again for the rest of the night.
I'm going to be honest, that wasn't that lucky of a roll.
Oh.
What is 17 minus 4?
13.
13. And then 20 minus 4 is 16. And 19 minus 4 is 15. I'm great at this. Okay, so that was 2 stamina.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where's my stamina?
You have to write it down.
You write it down. You have one.
You get 3 per turn. You get 3 per turn unless you have traits that give you more. 10. Yeah. So just keep track of how much stamina you have.
Okay, so I'm at 1 now. Okay.
Yeah. You can make a movement. That's probably all going to be about 1 stamina. Or you can make a different thing and not use the stamina, or you can do whatever. I mean, it's really quite an open system.
I'm just gonna stand there,
just menacingly.
Yes, you get the idea. Intimidation.
I have to aura farm. It's necessary. We see the fit, Decimus. Okay,
I'm covered head to toe in drip.
Okay, with that, it should. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, with that, it is Slimeco's turn. So at the start of this turn, you have 2 stamina, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, 2? Oh yeah, because the dodge.
Yeah, you used 1 stamina already.
Okay then. You know what? Let's waste a stamina.
Even what?
It's time for leap.
Your mom. Oh shit! I remember this system. Wait, let me pull this up. I want to read this. Actually, do you want to read it, or I want to read this ability because I remember this from so long ago, and it's so fucking funny.
Jump over the opponent.
I can't. I wanna reread it because 1 stamina as a reaction. Oh, it's a reaction. Flip over opponent as they attack you. This puts you in behind them and gives advantage on it. That's a reaction. It's a reaction though.
Shit.
Fuck. Damn it. It's so. I mean, you can still like lore it as leapfrogging. It's just like you can't actually because it's a reaction. I was like, damn, it's really weird that I mean, if Decimus attacks you, you could technically do that, but that would require him to attack you.
An idea!
I have... What's that one image? Urethra! Okay. So, I'm sorry, I guess you can't do that. You can just do a attack and jump over Decimus normally and lure it like that, but yeah, you can't.
I guess it's just time to stand there and aura farm, but badly.
Jaiden, please do not aura farm for a session. No. Alonso is going to die.
You're literally standing next to the masterful aura farm, and aura farming just works.
To be fair, I don't think Green is having a great day either.
This is where I watched my parents die. This is where I watched my parents die, Slimeco. That's a real goopy situation. Ugh.
Cow a bummer,
dude.
Okay, I'm okay. In that case, I'll just cartwheel over to the Felipes.
Do you want to make an attack or just a movement?
I'm just moving.
Movie magic. You do a cartwheel all the way over to the to here, I guess. This is such a. I'm so good at Jane. You remember remember back in back in the Zoom days when I had to speed run draw all of the combat mid combat for you guys. I hope you know that I've literally never improved at all.
Yeah, actually, can I roll to see how well I cartwheel?
Why?
Yeah, D20.
It's a normal movement.
D20. If you roll poorly, I'm taking more morale from you.
I rolled a 1.
How did you know? Okay. Well, you try to do a cartwheel. You bump into Decimus, and you don't do the cartwheel. Take 1 morale damage. Fuck you.
How could you fail in front of me?
Jaiden, I wasn't gonna do anything, but you rolled a nat 1.
Yep.
Jaiden,
this is. I like how you guys have only really done you guys have only done 1 actual regular attack. Okay. Well,
Jaiden,
I'm gonna.
you've not only hurt your morale, but you've hurt my heart.
I was gonna do an attack, but they were too far
I
away.
hope you know this.
Able to do anything.
If you throw a guy at another guy, I'm just giving a second note in case we forget why we put the first note. Okay. Well, that was deranged.
That was tragic.
That was one of the turns of all time. Is that your turn? Okay. Green Felipe. The guy. Just sitting here.
He's
All right.
not having
So
a good
currently,
day.
having been like whacked into by his brother, I like how you guys have not even given a second thought to the fact that you're just murdering these guys. Like you fully could save them. Probably. I don't know how, but you probably could. And you're just.
Do we know that though?
I feel like you'd assume that.
They're very zombie-like in appearance. I don't think they would be common knowledge.
Might just be because they're Italian, though.
Oh.
I mean, Italians tend to look like that, if you ask me. You ever seen an Italian? The silence.
I would never go to Italy. I'm sorry.
There are Italians in America, actually.
I mean, Frankie.
No, they would be American then.
Yes, that's you know what? I mean, I guess that is how it sometimes works.
On occasion.
In some scenarios. Okay. So I guess he's gonna. I'd be kind of overstimulated at this point, but I feel like if I was Green Felipe, I'd like. Where did I put the NPC manual? There we go. You know what? Wait, why would I do this? This is a terrible idea. I'm doing it. Okay. Oh, shit, wait. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, we haven't been calculating limb damage this entire time. Motherfucker!
Well, through his leg and another.
Okay, yeah, that was leg. Yeah, that's how AC works. Okay, that's
per limb.
Is that plus? That's minus? So I guess he has one more. You know, we're just gonna do it from here on out. Just promise me you guys will remember that you're doing you have to do limb damage from here on out.
Okay.
Oh, it's all on fire. Okay. All right. Well, we okay. So, first thing is that he's going to regenerate.
That's fun.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to regenerate. So you know how you hurt him?
Yeah.
He doesn't look hurt anymore.
Oh. Okay.
This is literally me if you care. Yeah, Green Felipe looks straight up Boolin right now, actually. He just doesn't he's just straight up complete
fine.
You know that one you know that one video where they're like, Darren, your dog died.
Kevin, your dog just died.
And then he looks down, he's like, oh, and then he looks back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens with Felipe. You chuck a thing at him, and he's like, ugh. And then he looks back and goes back to mewing or something. I don't know.
To be fair,
He just completely unfazed. Just damn. Anyways. Your brother's dead. Damn, send my condolences.
I should have wasted my last stamina to mew back.
No.
Why are we aura farming in the middle of combat? I am like a 7-foot tall elf in armor from head to toe. I am only aura. I am an aura generator.
Why are you out?
Then you don't need to farm it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well,
I need to admit
Worm okay. Worms.
Damn, you really like eating those worms.
No, I'm pondering the worms right now, man. Pondering that shit. Pondering the worms.
Okay, composting project is done.
Oh shit! I guess you also pondering the worms right now, my guy.
File size is larger than 15 megabytes.
Bravo.
Okay, so what he's going to do is he's going to. So what you see Green Felipe do is he mews. He then proceeds to grab a bunch of worms out of his stomach, and these are some really wriggly looking, like red worms, like some fuck ass worms, right?
Trolley gummies.
He's going to grab them. He's going to turn to Alonso. Alonso, say hi.
Hello?
He's going to grab them, and he's going to shove them down your throat. With that being said, we're now going to roll a skill check with a challenge rating of... That's a challenge rating of 3. Okay. Do you want to make a reaction?
Yes, I would. Is
Okay.
low stance 1 or 2 stamina?
What?
Is low stance 1 or 2 stamina? I don't remember.
Check the book. It's all in the book.
Give me a moment.
I think low stance is under Capoeira, but no, it's not. It's at the bottom of minor traits. It's 1 stamina.
Okay, sweet. What does it do?
Read the fucking book, my guy.
I'm getting there. There's a lot of text to scroll through. I think it was react and parry. No, dodge and parry in the same turn.
Make an attack roll and move 5 feet in a successful reaction roll. All right. Make an attack. Okay. So we're going to roll reaction against reaction. So remember, your limb is what you're reacting. So since he's attacking your head, your reaction roll is your AC is modified by the AC of your head.
Okay, I have an AC +1 on my head, so
that's a +1
that makes the roll easier.
Yes, yeah. That's a +1. I don't know what the +1 is a +1 of. We're just going to say it's 1 extra success, I guess, because that's what we're going with, even though I think that's kind of broken. Okay. All right, so you make your rolls on the skill check there.
What skills are you having?
Which skills would you like to go for?
I mean, I imagine it'd be reaction and I don't know, self-control, maybe.
I think that's reasonable. So add those 2 together. I'm going to go for intimidation and endurance.
And what is the target number for this?
The target number we're just going to be running success v success.
Okay. So 4s or 3s?
3.
Okay. That's 6 successes.
Jesus Christ. I got 5 successes.
Damn.
Okay. So I'm going to say that for the... Jesus, holy shit. That was a lot going on. Burrowing Worms is 2 ST. So he's down to 1 stamina. That is a lot of successes. Okay. So... Damn. Okay. That was close. I'll give that to you. Okay. So he grabs you basically by the head, but right as he's about to shove the worms into your throat, you dodge. Well, I guess you drop to a low stance, and from there I'll hand it over to you. What do you do?
I would like to try and kick away the limb that just attempted to grab me.
So his left arm.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's an attack on his left arm. I guess I'm gonna have you roll. Oh, good lord, we're really using acrobatics to hell this time. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a reaction roll still. I'm going to say that that's reaction and... I'm going to say that's reaction and athletics, just because we've got too much acrobatics.
All right, that's still 6 dice. What's the target?
I'm going to say the target for that one is going to be, because I'm just overall, because I feel like making this hard for you. That's a reaction of, let's go with
5 up.
Yeah, 5. We'll go with a reaction of 5.
5 up. I make 3.
That's 3 successes. I'll just, I'll give it to you. Okay,
Right.
so that is low stance. That's just a normal attack roll. So that is an attack that's an unarmed attack, I believe.
Yeah. So D4 damage. Yeah. And then I get the 5 feet of movement or whatever it is.
So I'm gonna say you do kind of like a spinny, kicky, bobbity boobity, and now you're over here.
1 sec. I can't actually see where I am right now.
You're gonna you're here, right? You see?
Okay, you're saying that, but I had the Google Doc open, so I couldn't see the shared screen.
Okay, come back and look at the shared screen.
Yeah, I see it.
You can like picture in picture this stuff, so that might be best. Cool.
I am on my phone, so I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'd be moving that far, but
this is a very small. You're in like a small clearing, but I guess we'll push over here. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to do my hide of the things, and I just realized I didn't record their limb damage. Okay.
Well, so that's 1 damage on it. So
arm L. You did 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay. 19. That's 19 and 19. Okay. Coolio. Awesome. Spaghetti pasta. With that, it is Alonso. Is that your turn?
Oh, I'm back already? Okay.
Wait, no, that was a reaction. Never mind.
Yeah.
That was a reaction. Okay. Alonso, it's your turn. Remember to take the stamina from that reaction out.
Yeah, so I'm at 3 now instead of 4.
What? Stream paused? Why did it pause the stream?
You do.
That's peculiar.
Pause your blood. I'll pause your bloodstream.
No, I need that to. I don't know. Do I need that? I don't think I need that. I don't need that shit.
Okay, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck. Let me pull up the capture move.
Damn, that's inappropriate. This is a family friendly Discord channel.
It is? I was not aware.
It definitely is not. We have such a menagerie of autistic lesbians.
Most are.
Wait.
Oh yeah. Completely forgot. All my enemies get disadvantage on reacting against my unarmed. Would that have changed anything?
No, because I'm not changing anything. Fuck you.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, I don't actually know.
No, because L ratio.
I don't actually know what that would do.
We actually have not figured out what disadvantage does. I imagine it'd just
be making your rolls harder.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how. I guess
just
maybe
make it a 6 instead of a 5 or some shit.
I don't know. We'll go with, until further notice, we're going to go with the effect. We're going to go with reaction. Disadvantage on a roll raises the target number by 1.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Awesome. Amazing. Wizard.
Okay, I am going to run back at green. So that's 1 down. And then I would like to... I'm going to try and jump up and knee him in the head.
He's kissing. They're kissing. They're kissing. They're smooching and making out in combat.
What the fuck?
I know, it's so weird. Isn't it weird how he's doing that, guys? Isn't it weird how Cecil is kissing the zombie in the middle of combat?
I'd kiss Felipe too. I'm not gonna lie. I think I know what I'm gonna do on my
before
turn.
zombie or after?
I don't care if he's got I don't care if he's got worms or not. I want him anyways.
Oh god. Okay.
Jane, what would you do? Would you make out sloppily with the worm guy?
Oh, I don't want to get every disease ever.
I don't think these guys have diseases. They just have worms.
No,
that's really kind of racist, Jane. What the fuck? That's racist, Jane.
All I'm gonna say is I don't care if he's got one worm or hundreds of worms. I'm sucking on him either way.
So sorry.
Bro is ramen man. Bro is looking for some ramen. Jesus Christ. Bro's about to turn the fa into fucking, you know.
But I'm making a head, giving head in the literal sense. He has worms in his head. This is
the worst conversation I think I've ever had. Let's
genuinely tragic.
Let's calculate that kick, Fleppo.
I feel like Jan Valentine in Helsing a Bridge is about to skull fuck the zombies.
I remember that section from that video.
Skull fucking for everyone. Come here, ghoul.
Okay. So I move towards him and I need him in the head. Or at least
that's going to be one stamina for the movement and I guess a stamina for the attack or something.
Yeah.
And then that's just an unarmed, I think. That's another attack on the head. That's an attack on, so no head. And that's also on Green Felipe. Okay. So head, he's taken, yada, yada, yada. Okay. I'm going to say he doesn't make a reaction to that because I'm very lazy.
Okay. So what do you want me to roll?
Roll check of fucking make a check pass just pass like 3 is the target.
Okay, but which ones do you want me rolling?
You can pick. I mean, what do you think is the best skills to describe this attack? You can't use your CPGs, remember.
Oh, true. It'd probably be martial arts and dex then.
Alright, well, roll them.
7 dice. Here we go. 4 up.
Thing, you fucking creature.
Make rat. 3.
3 dice?
Yep. Oh, I make 3 4-ups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 3. I'm gonna say that I set a number in my brain before, so we're gonna stick with that number. That misses.
Okay. He did not dodge though.
He didn't dodge, so what it actually, I think the way that works is that if it doesn't dodge, well, I guess if it doesn't dodge, you can still miss the attack. If you don't hit a certain number of successes, the attack doesn't land.
True.
So it's not a number mod thing. I'm gonna say what I think this is really funny. You go for a kick at his head and you like fly by it. It's like you will pay for what you've done. Yeah. Like,
okay.
Whee! Just fly by his head. All right.
And I'm ending my turn.
All right. That's that turn. We're moving on to Felipe Normal, Felipe Standard. I just fully don't remember why there's why there's a green and a non-green Felipe. This is Felipe Normal. He's gonna make an attack on Decimus because we've just kind of ignored 2 of the characters. This has been mostly just these 3 fucking around with each other for this whole session. Decimus, prepare to face the wrath of a worm guy. So he's gonna grab he's gonna also grab a bunch of worms out of his chest and he's gonna throw them at you.
Can I just raise my heavy ass shield and try to block him? Tank it like a champion.
Well, block is a reaction. Actually,
oh, you do have stamina, yeah.
Block is a reaction. And if you have stamina spare for it, then you can do that. I guess.
Wait, do I still have the same amount of stamina that I did after my moves last time? Do I only have 1, or do I have 3 since it's new? turn?
No,
One.
you get stamina you get stamina when it's your turn during a round.
Okay. So I have one. So, okay.
Yeah, you only have one stamina, but you get 3 stamina per turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all right, I got 1 stamina. So I'll block his worms. Unfortunately, as much as I want to take him to the face.
This is the weirdest because you played him as like just the most racist guy last session, and now he's also gay. Which is, are you like a Republican?
No, gay. No,
you're
gay
right. He was always gay.
Gay.
Gay. I don't know if being gay means you're down to fuck worms, but I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't done the research.
I'm gay,
yet.
but I am also racist. I hate Felipe, but I love his worms.
I'm gay and I am racist. I'm going to measure my boyfriend's skull.
Yeah, and I have top energy. So okay,
Awesome.
All right. So what do I need to roll for?
We did give you that
for the reaction again.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've been running reaction, and so that's up. I'm gonna let you guys make a few more of the choices for skills, especially because it's kind of annoying to figure this stuff out on my own. So which skills do you think are most fitting? Remember, it's got to be justifiable. You got to explain why you're using this.
The reaction skill is quite important.
Yeah.
Probably endurance.
Reacting, yeah, probably endurance.
Yeah, I'd put either reaction and endurance or perception and endurance. Maybe perception, but I
mean,
I would. Reaction perception might be good. I feel like reaction's a very important one for reacting to worms being thrown at you.
Yeah, reaction is supposed to be specifically like the specifics is I think reaction is different from perception because reaction is more like, let me pull this up. Sorry, there's a whole list of explanations. So like let me just read reaction off to you. Reaction is your character's reaction time. If you haven't figured out what it does by now, then you probably have a low reaction. Me from almost half a year ago is funny. So
yeah,
it's specifically reaction time versus logic, but I think you can get that.
Yeah, I feel like reaction and all right, with reaction, perception, or reaction, endurance. What's the vote here?
I'd go with reaction and perception.
All right, you're the DM. I got 5 rolls.
Go with those.
What do I need to get to pass?
I'm gonna put that at 4, just sort of the baseline we've been using so far.
Reaction,
and
perception,
then
I get 5 rolls. So 5 rolls above 4. Okay.
3 and
I got 4 exactly. That's 1 pass.
Damn. Okay.
4 exactly twice. That's 2 passes. Something's wrong. I'm gonna re-roll that one. I got 3 4s in a row. Okay. Yeah, that's right. All right. So I got a 3.
Did anyone keep track of how many he got? I just had a.
I got 3 passes. 3 passes. 3 passes.
Damn.
Okay. So that's 3 successes.
That's
I'm still
4.
trying to do the math. So he's chucking. Fuck it. He's been aura farming for a while. I'm going to say that's Draconics and Intimidation. So that's that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's 4 successes on his end. That hits.
I was too amazed at his aura farming.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. This is actually an unbelievably convoluted attack. The original D&D thing is unironically like an entire paragraph explaining how the attack works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave for like 10 minutes and come back having done my laundry. You all can go fuck yourself.
All right, pull my pants out.
I'm actually still here. I just don't have access to my notes. So how about we take a second? How y'all doing? What are y'all feeling about the session?
I'm feeling pretty good. I got to throw a zombie at another zombie. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel like I thought I planned this out better than I did. Damn it. My laundry isn't done. I have to actually go do my job. Fuck.
Okay. You better be ready, Jaiden. You're about to get thrown at a zombie.
Yes.
What's
Basketball special.
I'm sorry, Jaiden. You play such throwable characters.
It's time for my fastball special. Go, Wolverine.
Long to death. I mean, you gotta be honest. Jaiden always plays the most throwable characters in D&D.
Somehow.
I'm going to be throwing you frequently throughout this campaign.
Which other characters of mine have been throwable?
God, who did you play? Didn't you play the, you played the androgynous creature in Josh's campaign? That was quite chuckable.
I see.
Not as chuckable as the rabbit, but that's just comparative. Like, if that rabbit hadn't been there, you'd have been the most throwable character.
That is true. Rabbit people are very throwable, as we have seen from Shangri-La.
That's a reference to the anime I like. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna read this out and hopefully one of us understands what's going on. Burrowing worm. A worm is launched from the spawn of Cuse at one humanoid that the spawn can see within 10 feet. The worm is a tiny undead with AC 6, 1 hit point, and 2, -4 in every ability score, and a speed of 1 foot. When on target skin, worm can be killed by normal means or scraping off using an action. The thing. Otherwise, the worm burrows under the target's skin at the end of the target's next turn, dealing 1 piercing. I have no idea what this is saying. I actually have no idea what this is saying. Okay, so there's a worm on you, okay? There are worms on you, Darren.
Okay.
So Decimus, you have worms on you.
I love worms.
The burrows under the target at the end of the target's next turn. So at the end of your next turn, which is right after this, if you don't scrape this off using an action,
I'll have worms inside me.
You'll have worms inside of you, which do damage over time.
I can't have worms inside me. I'm not a bottle. I'm a top energy.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to, for the sake of the balance system, for some reason, scraping these worms off probably will cost you, at least a stamina point, possibly.
Yeah,
I think it might actually cost, 2 for the sake of balance. I'm going to say 2 stamina to scrape the worm off you.
Okay.
From here on out, 2 stamina to scrape off worm. I have to put this in my notes.
All right. I'm just gonna start my turn already by scraping off the worms. I can't have people putting their worm in me. I only put my worm in them.
Of course.
Okay. Do you have 2 stamina spare?
I mean, it's when I start my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does get 3 stamina.
Yeah, so I have 1 more. I know what I want to use it for.
Oh.
Let's see. What did I set it as? Felipe has. Normal Felipe. Oh wait, normal Felipe has 5 stamina. Okay.
Jaiden.
Oh. Wait.
Are you ready to rumble?
No, wait. Hold on.
No.
Felipe's not done yet. So it costs 2 stamina, which means we're down to 3 stamina. So Felipe's gonna throw another worm at you.
Oh. I'm gonna block this one, surely.
Okay, well, same rules as before if you want to block it again with another block, but that will cost you another stamina to block again.
Do you have any?
No, I don't have stamina. I just have to eat another worm.
Yeah,
Damn.
sorry.
Let's hope
okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Yep. So you got wormed. So you got 2 worms. Each of those individually will cost 2 stamina to scrape off.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, I know what I have to do. Okay. All right.
He still
my
has.
turn now?
And with
Not
that,
yet.
that is the end of Felipe's turn.
Okay.
So that's gonna move us on to Decimus. What's Decim, Dick?
Wasting 2 stamina to wipe a worm off of me. I just have to eat the other one.
You have another worm. Wait, shit. Okay.
Get rid of that one.
Yeah,
we'll get to what that does at the end of your turn. Once you declare your turn, we're gonna have to wait before Slimeco's turn to do that.
Okay, I want to throw a Slimeco at the Felipes.
Okay. I don't remember how we did that last time. Slimeco, are you okay with this?
Yes, I'm curling up into my ball form. By that I mean I'm
Best ball.
Let's
Just ballast.
All right.
Okay, I guess that's a skill check.
We did intimidation.
I forgot how much time is spent in a good D&D game throwing things at other things. It's like fucking chimpanzees with their own shit.
Okay. We used intimidation last time, and was it athletics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like intimidation might be less good. Maybe go with.
Yeah.
Honestly, since you're planning together, since you guys are working together on this one, I'm gonna say that's intimidate. That's gonna be. I'm gonna make that. Honestly, you know what? I'm making it Dex and empathy. Oh no! Because you have to work together.
Good luck.
You guys have to. Coordinate.
Good luck.
Okay, I got 4. Okay, I got 4 rolls, and what do I need to pass to get it?
Jaiden, how big are you? How many in feet?
I mean, if he's curling up in ball form, I would assume he's like a ball.
How big are you pre-ball?
Any like 5'1".
Cool. We're gonna make it. I don't know why I thought you'd be like 4 feet tall. We're gonna make it 4. We're making it 4. Also, Jaiden, you're now 4 feet tall. No, I'm joking.
All right, so that's 1 pass.
He's running. 2 passes.
You need 4.
No, that's the number to hit. I'm gonna not say that hits though. I really do need to.
I missed the throw.
Sorry, man. You ain't built for the court.
Bounces off a tree.
I'm too distracted by getting wormed.
Yeah, sorry. The worms are throwing you off your game. So you pick up. Actually, do you want to describe the fail, or do you want me to do it?
Can I accidentally hit Cecil's character instead?
There are zombies between us.
You dribble Slimeco, and you throw it, and it hits, and Slimeco hits Alonso.
The two.
Yeah, perfectly. It bounces off Alonso, hits another tree, bounces over here, bounces again, bounces over here and hit Alonso again.
Why me?
Don't worry, they're slimy, so they don't do any damage to Alonso, but you do, in fact, you do get styled on.
Take moral damage.
Take 1 point of morale damage. I like how the only thing we're using morale damage for is the equivalent of 1 point of psychic damage whenever you fuck up your stupid life.
Also, hold up. I'm thrown. Meaning...
React.
Oh no.
Wait, what are you saying?
Reaction.
What?
Wait, Jaiden, what are you saying?
It didn't come through.
What are you? Can you guys finish your sentences, you shitheads?
Did it come through?
What do you mean, did it come through?
Okay, it did not. I was screaming.
Jaiden, please explain what are you saying?
I was screaming because my
Jesse, what the fuck do you
bouncing
mean?
off of everything.
What?
I think he actually like screamed IRL. But it didn't work.
Sorry, were you doing like in character dialogue?
I was doing in character screaming.
Okay. I was deeply confused and befuddled. Jaiden, do you want to voice act you getting dribbled again?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Awesome. Sorry, your mic peaks a lot, so.
Dang.
Okay. Well,
who's up?
Hold on. Actually, who's up is Slimeco, which is pretty funny. But first we have to do burrowing worms.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Alright, gauge
Get hurt.
At the end of dealing 1 piercing damage. Okay. So take 1 damage, Decimus.
Does it?
Not yet. There's more. But we have to do this like one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Each turn from here on out, you take 2d6 necrotic damage per worm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, and also if you die, you get resurrected as a Cuse, or as a worm, as a zombie.
Damn,
Oh my god. Zombie Decimus?
Don't die.
Yeah, this is kind of a crazy-ass fight. Anyways, moving on. Slimeco, it's your turn.
You're the prime opportunity to actually do something now. Please.
I'm debating.
Capitalize on the position I put you in.
Please, for the love of God, we created an entire system based on making actions more variable. Please do something funny and cool.
I've just thrown you.
Y'all do that.
Huh?
It's time for everyone's favorite attack. Wuxia. It's Wook.
That is not how it's pronounced, Jaiden.
I don't care.
It is a Chinese term. It is pronounced wuxia.
It's okay. It's wuxia time.
Close enough. Do the thing. Actually, which one of the thing are you doing?
Let's attack green for Bay.
Good.
Okay. So wuxia is where's wuxia is
which one are you using?
Yeah, there's different
Or
attacks
strike
depending
or
on which
flying
level you're
kick or whatever.
Yeah, there's two separate attacks you can do because of wuxia.
Yeah, I'm core striking.
Okay. It doesn't say anything about about having to do a check, so I think you just get to do that amount of damage.
Hell yeah.
Wait, 1 stamina damage if it... Oh, okay. I guess you do 1d6 and 1 stamina damage. Okay, roll 1d6. And which one are you attacking?
Green.
All right.
Felipe, and I did 5 damage.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
I guess that has to go to the core. The body has a -1. I can't remember if AC... It subtracts 1 from reaction rolls and also from damage.
Yeah.
The AC system
So
is
it takes 4 damage instead of 5.
Yeah, it takes 4 damage to the body, so that's 4, and then it has a HP now of okay. Yeah, we boolin'.
I didn't calculate where the worm landed on my body.
The dick.
Maybe we should really reconsider the limb damage system because this is a fucking nightmare. This is a fucking mess. It landed on your balls, so it does damage to your body. Just put 1 damage of piercing to your body. That's all it is. That makes sense?
Yep, looking for torso, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Alright, damage taken 1. Awesome sauce. My balls are getting warm.
Your gay sex? Is that how gay sex works?
Gay sex?
Me when gay sex roll to gay sex. Okay, so I guess is it still Slimeco? Is Slimeco doing something? Slimeco's doing something.
So yeah,
you did damage and you did 1 stamina, so Felipe's actually got no stamina. Felipe, he's looking very winded for a zombie. This guy's like he's like
puffing and puffing.
Okay.
Slimeco, you still got more attacks to do.
Yeah, you do got more stamina if you want.
Yeah. Just fucking hit him again. Do it.
Or you can just sit on the stamina. I mean, you can get a lot of stamina.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. Though, what's his name does regenerate.
You know what?
But
Let's attack yet again. But this time, Blurry of Flows.
oh,
Blurry of Flows, the misspelling we just never fixed.
5 attacks,
okay.
each does 2 damage.
Oh my god. Okay, so I guess that's just roll 1 unarmed skill check.
I'm imagining it'd be 1 for each attack.
No, it's just gonna be once, because I don't want him to have to re-roll that 5 fucking times. So just roll to see if it hit once, and then we'll distribute the damage across the various limbs.
How about athletics and maybe endurance?
I'd say athletics and martial arts.
Okay.
So do that roll.
Okay. What do I have to beat?
Let's make that just, I know I've used it a lot, but let's just go with 4.
Okay, I got 3 6s.
That would do it.
Okay. 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 All right. Okie dokie. Yuki dookie. Scoopity doop. Scoopity poop. That hits. All right. So how much damage? How much damage to each skill check? How much damage to each limb?
It's 2 damage each.
Yes, I know, but he has to pick the limbs.
Oh yeah.
Also, which limbs? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 limbs you can pick from. You have head, body, left arm, right arm.
Yeah.
Why is arm? Oh, okay. Let me list these off. Head, body, left leg, right leg, arms, and worm core.
I'll attack the core.
For everything?
What? Yeah.
All of that?
Oh yeah.
Just to the core?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That is a lot of damage. Worm core. Okay. So that's 2 times 5. So that's 10, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. That's the first thing to actually matter. Okay.
Did you break a rib or something?
Well, let me check. Let me check the limb system. Woo! Boop up. Oh shit! Yeah, you did actually do something.
Thanks.
Not telling you exactly. Well, actually, I guess I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
He looks absolutely fucking. You hit him so hard that the worms don't seem to really know where they like. You ever seen You ever seen worms crawling around during a rainstorm?
Oh.
Imagine that, but on a body. They're panicking, right? I'm also imagining this is basically the JoJo's thing where you just go, that thing? Yeah, that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that right into the churning core of the worms. And oh shit, I didn't check which Felipe this was on.
Green.
Awesome, that's what I guessed it was, because he's the real main character. Cool. Yeah, so you go up to Felipe, you just go in for 20 different fucking punches. And it looks genuinely like the worms are almost writhing around in a rainstorm. They're absolutely losing it.
Yay. I did something, guys.
Let's go.
Awesome. Awesome. And I fucked up. Nah. Okay, Green Felipe's turn. Gets
He's down with stamina.
What?
He's also down one stamina from the core strike.
Yeah, we already accounted for that.
Okay.
I think we did. Well, either way, he has 3 stamina now. All right, and now he's up to fit. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's up to the same amount of damages. Okay. You guys are still making progress. You guys are making progress, just not much. So he still looks confused, but you also notice that all of the bruises and busting from like before is kind of gone.
Lovely.
Nonetheless, he still looks very disheveled from the attack. Damage. Okay, cool. So he's going to make a claws attack on. I'm gonna say he's gonna go right on Slimeco, honestly.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. You can make a reaction if you want. But I'm kind of gonna expect you to figure that out.
So I cannot.
Damn.
Awesome. Well, then he's just gonna fucking go at you. I'm gonna say that that's anatomy and. You know what? I'm gonna say that that's anatomy and like fucking endurance because he's kind of out of it right now. Which is actually only 3 dice. So that's
damn.
Christ. Success target of he's gonna go for a claw specifically at your like. He's just gonna go for like a claw right at your chest, Slimeco.
Yeah.
So just give me before that. What's the AC on that?
One.
Oh God, I need to remember how ACs work. So that means you gain a -1 or a +1 for every. Wait, +1 for damn. Did we figure this out properly? Did we figure out how AC works in a good way, or are we stupid?
Partially both.
Hey, fuck you.
Only partially.
Negative number subtraction from reaction roll. When an attack target takes AC is subtracted from reaction rolls you make. If the attack lands, it's also subtract AC from damage taken. So I guess you gain 1 extra damage per attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I'm going to say the success rate is going to be far. So that's 2 successes. So it hits.
Cool.
He hit that shit. He hit that shit. Mm-hmm. Actually, 2 successes. 2 successes is not enough to hit, so he doesn't hit that shit. He does not hit that shit. He goes for a claw attack, and he fucking fails. That costs him 2 stamina also, so he's absolutely coked. I suppose I'm just going to preface this, just so you know, because you hit the worm core. The worm core is actually his brain organ, which means he's now concussed. So that's double stamina cost for all attacks. He's not doing too hot. And that's also all the stamina he's got. Now, mind you, not doing too hot, he still has a shit ton of health. But nonetheless, it is Alonso's turn.
Me.
Woohoo!
I mean, I don't even gotta move to get to him. So, I'm just gonna. What do I got? I'm stupid. I have Brawler.
Here's my Spotify on. I didn't turn Spotify on.
I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing an extra D4 unarmed damage.
Oh, well, thanks for reminding us. We're not redoing the calculations.
We're not redoing them, but like now that I actually know that, I might actually start dealing damage.
Yeah, that would probably help your damage dealing since I think we made that specifically so you could do that.
Yeah, that will cost 1 extra stamina, but I got 4 now. So, I'm just gonna fucking, wait, why would they cost? It doesn't matter. 1 second, let me write this down. 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking 1-2 punch him in the chest.
Awesome. And okay, fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm too lazy to run reaction rolls anymore. I don't know why my energy level is crashing right now. Yeah, no, he just kind of takes that shit.
Sweet. What do you want me to roll?
I mean, so you're going for a chest punch. Is it just like, I mean, describe it to me. What's the vibe here? Are you just punching, just like wailing away?
Basically, yeah. Hit him with a nasty haymaker and then a hook to follow it up.
I'm gonna say that that's gonna be athletics, and actually, I'm gonna say that that's athletics. And give me a second. Give me a thinker. Give me a thunker. What are your CPGs?
Rhythm, martial arts, and archery.
That one's gonna be. It's gonna be martial arts, definitely.
Sweet. 5 dice. 4s, I assume.
Yeah.
3 go through.
Okay. That'll hit. Try to.
Should I do that again for the other attack?
No, we are rolling this shit. I'm going to be entirely honest with you guys. These guys regenerate 10 HP per turn. So you gotta get moving.
Yeah. Well,
oh my God.
I'll let you guys try to figure out what the secret, the secret to killing them faster is. But yeah, no, they regenerate most of the damage you guys have done. Like they've been at 20 almost every turn.
That's so much fun. We love that.
We love to see it. We love to see it. Cool. I would say that you're gonna roll damage for those motherfuckers.
Okay, I am a stupid idiot and rolled actual dice. I don't have any D4. I just rolled 6s. Okay, give me a moment.
I've been doing all this on the online, like the Google dice machiner.
Okay, that's a total of 13 damage.
Holy shit! Which one was that on?
Green.
Oh my God! You guys are hammering this motherfucker, and that was on the body.
We gotta kill him somehow. Yeah.
So that's 13 damage on the already 4. That's okay. 17 and that's 13. Jesus Christ. Okay.
We gotta kill the fucker.
It's okay. Yeah, he ain't doing too hot. This one ain't doing too hot.
This
one ain't doing too hot at all. Let me pull up the effects. Never mind. He's still doing fine.
Oh.
He's still. I mean, he ain't doing too hot. Like you can tell, this motherfucker's like falling apart. But he's also kind of like zesty with it. He's still kind of zesty, you know. All right. And with that, we are gonna call. Or is that Alonso? Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
It's now regular Felipe. Regular Felipe is back up to full health.
Oh God! Wait, we damaged him? Oh yeah, because he got thrown.
Yeah, he took damage. He ain't taking any. He ain't take no more. With that, I guess it's worm time. It's worm time, motherfuckers. So, considering that you guys have kind of ignored this motherfucker, he's gonna be over here.
Oh God!
So that's 1 stamina down. So that's down to 3. and then he's going to use 2 stamina and kind of a cheeky little bit of worms on your legs, actually, on your legs, Alonso.
Oh God!
He's gonna worm your leg. He's gonna worm your leg that's closer to him. So I guess your right leg.
I don't have any stamina. I can't dodge this.
Oh boy. Well, you know what they say. Worms.
Ow.
So he's kind of thinking with his brain, and fuck. I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the Joker. I'm the Joker, baby.
Are you good?
I'm the Joker, baby.
He's not good. Somebody punch this man.
Joker, baby.
I think we should set this campaign on fire.
It's going great, guys. I swear to God. Listen. Honestly, this fight would have been over really fast and actually would have gone pretty well. The system is actually, when I think about it, the system is working great, except for some of the things where it's like we didn't consider that. The problem is just that I accidentally picked an enemy that heals 10 damage a turn.
We can only make so many attacks.
That's just me. It was like, ooh, these worm guys look cool. 10 damage a turn. Okay. He's gonna worm you, so he's worming you. I'm gonna say that's Draconics, and he's being a bit smart, so that's Draconic and Logic. So that's 4.
Oh god.
And then that's a check of, let's make that a check of, because he's getting you from behind. I'm gonna make that a check of 3.
Ooh.
2 successes.
Oh god. Have I been wormed? Oh, only 2?
Honestly, I mean, these are actually really easy to dodge, so I'm going to say he lands that, but, like, you don't take damage for it. Remember, it only does damage on your turn if you can't scrape it off. Okay, so that is... He's down to 2 stamina. So, he's also going to worm... Slimeco. Actually, I don't even know how you can worm Slimeco.
I don't think that would work.
Let me check the race traits again. I feel like there might be something that makes them unable to worm Slimeco.
I feel like the fact that slime.
Yeah, that would squeeze through 1-inch phases. Chemical resistance. I'd say chemical resistance means you have resistance. I'm going to flip a coin. Hold on. I'm going to flip a coin on whether or not they're smart enough to think about that. I keep Googling coin and not coin flipper. Heads, they are smart. Tails, they aren't. So they're going to slime you anyways. They're going to worm you. Slimeco, you're getting wormed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
worms like slime.
I don't think they do. Actually, I think they quite dislike slime. Honestly, I mean, I don't even like slime, so like I get that. Right, so they're gonna worm you. I'm gonna use the same stats, same rolls at 3 to 6. That is 1 success. So they miss. They miss that shit. Yeah, Jaiden, they don't succeed. You're goated. So yeah, they dodge.
Boom.
They so he goes to throw. So what he does is he scoops out 2 handfuls of worms, right? He throws one at Alonso, and Alonso, you feel it like wriggling on your calf, and it is gross, and you can feel it's already starting to like bite at the skin. It's painful, and you're realizing you fucked up by leaving your back open, right? Mm-hmm. Slimeco, he just misses, just goes into the woods. Cool. All right. Cool. So that's actually all his stamina out. So his turn is automatically ended. Decimus.
My turn?
Before you get excited, worms.
I hate worms.
Oh.
Yeah, worms. At the end of each turn thereafter, the target takes 7 or 2d6, takes 2d6 necrotic damage per worm. So roll 2d6 and take that amount of damage. I can actually let me roll the 2d6 for you, just because I have access to more dice. You take 7 damage, and I think it's damage to your. Which body part has the worm in it?
Chest. Or torso. You said torso.
Yeah. Okay. So subtract your AC from that. Okay. Have you got those? Once you got those calculations done, just tell me what you're planning to do for the
I beg of you, beat up Green. We need him dead.
Put this motherfucker in the ground, man.
Perform a visceral on him.
We're actually making good time. We still got about an hour and a half.
Health. I think I'm at 14 health. Okay. So you want me to attack Green, right?
Yes.
So
wait, no, do it in character.
I'm gonna charge him and literally dunk him with my shield.
I don't know if that's how that works, but sure. Yeah, go ahead. Roll it. Roll. What are your CPGs again?
Just hit him with the guillotine.
Let's do Intimidation is important when you're dunking, so we'll go intimidation.
Yeah. What are your CPGs?
Yeah. My CPGs are Imperial Legion, Armored Combat, and Armor Smithing.
I'm saying that's. I'm going to say that's armored combat.
Intimidation and Armored Combat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So that's 7 rolls. What do I need to hit to pass it?
I'm gonna say that's honestly gonna be like a 3.
So only the 2 are not passes. So that was 7 rolls. So 5 passes.
That is definitely gonna hit. And because I just realized that we don't actually correlate number of successes to damage done, and we probably should, I'm gonna say that does like +1 damage because that's a lot of successes and is cool. And I think that's cool that there's a lot of successes. I'm giving you +1 damage because you're awesome.
So wait, what do I roll for damage?
Oh fuck, we forgot to account for that. What's the shield doesn't have damage.
What's the AC?
No, it does actually. Heavy shield is 1d6 damage.
Okay, 1d6. 1d6 bashing. Let's go. All right, and which part of them are you hitting?
Head. I'm dunking their head.
And that's Green Felipe?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3 damage. And okay, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I just want to. You know that Doom Glory kill where when you punch the zombie and his head into his body? Hold on, let me find it.
Oh no, I can think of it, and I'm imagining you like bringing it down like a frying pan, just make it like a fucking. I know exactly what fucking noise it makes. It makes the fucking.
Yeah,
just the fucking bonk.
Yeah, no, but it's with the shield, and I did go airborne while doing it too.
Yeah, no, that would make the fucking. I'm just imagining the fucking scout bonk, like bonk.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, yeah, that's actually hilarious. That's so fucking good.
I'm gaining aura for that one, right, gamers?
You get yes, you know what? You did it. You get +1 morale. Everyone gets +1. Actually, wait, no, don't do that, because I just remembered that morale is modified when you kill a character. Give me a second. Add morale for each level of opponent that has been removed from combat. Okay. So each of these guys y'all gain 3 morale. You killed a guy. Yippee!
Okay, it's 3 morale.
I'm actively happier than when I started.
You are really having a good time, man.
Yeah, and you guys liked Philippe too. You guys are really happy he's dead.
So fucking funny that you just bonked him.
I threw them. I just spent the entire game throwing people at them, and then I bonk him in the head with a fucking shield, and he dies instantly.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
I know what I'm doing next turn. So wait, how much stamina does that cost, by the way?
I guess it would be. Yeah, just use the heavy shield one.
I mean, you gotta move. If you had to move towards them, then that's another.
I guess it's 1 for movement, and the rest is.
Okay, I'm out of stamina. I aura farm too hard. I must breathe now.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This is absolutely surreal that this has happened. So as you can see, I've taken him off the thing, and he's now dead. He's now dead, and his balls have exploded.
Yay!
Wish that were me, for real.
I don't think you do. You need your balls to do something. I don't really know what, but you need it for stuff. All right. With that, Decimus, you've taken your damage. You've dunked on a guy. And you're out of stamina. I think it's Slimeco's turn.
Well, there's only...
To be clear, the other Felipe has 20 health. He's at
At
full
least we
HP.
killed this one before he regenerated.
Oh, wait. Why did I set them at 20 health? These guys cannot... Oh, damn. Okay. In the original rulebook, these guys have 78 health.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
glad you
we're going to
didn't.
stick with the 20 that they've had as max so far. I don't know... Oh, right, yeah, because when I imported them, they got 20 HP. Why do they have 70? They're challenge rating 5. Why do they have 78 health normally?
Well,
What the fuck?
Well, there's only one thing that I can possibly do.
I disagree. Don't you have a ton of stamina at this point?
Yeah.
You have so much shit you could do. You could like slime him. You could go, I'm gonna slime you, and then slime him.
Just envelop him.
That wouldn't do anything.
It would grapple him.
That would, yeah, it probably would do that, wouldn't it? I don't think that would help much, but I mean, you could do it.
It would not.
I mean, if you guys want, you should probably be thinking about like, okay, I'm gonna say one thing. I want to hear you guys try and like character voice it a little bit, just because I want to see what you guys can pull with that. You know, we haven't really talked in character like at all this session. Not complaining. Yeah. I'm just because this is complicated, but I just want to since I think we've kind of got our head around the system. I want to see if we can do that. So with that being said, brain.
I hate worm inside of me.
You said I hate
my worm. My
I
worm
thought you said
inside
I
of
hate
other
women.
people. I'm putting sexist on the thing. Hold on. Sexist. I'm sexist only in combat.
In combat, it's a buff.
He becomes overwhelmed by the sexism.
Okay, slam. Wait. All right,
Jaiden, it's your move. It's your schmove.
For my special move.
It's said in character by Slimeco.
Unfortunately.
My special move. I don't know why I did. That's not the voice I did last time. I don't remember.
I feel like Slimeco's voice is probably just like a slightly goopy version of your voice.
So his voice.
No, I mean it'd be like goopier though.
Do that.
How?
Maybe become like. How do you sound? Like maybe sound congested or something.
Just be underwater when speaking.
No, that's not goopy. That's watery. I think Jade, can you get like allergies right now?
What?
Can you what do you sound like when your nose is stuffed?
I can't do that.
I think you're actually doing it right. Just sound like this. What is it?
Literally just talk while holding your nose shut.
Plasmoids. What do plasmoids sound like? I guess like what is Lumpy Space Princess? Someone's saying Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time if you want to sound like a plasmoid.
It's time for the voice. It's time for my special move.
Why was that so good? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Why is that the only voice you can do? Why are you good at that? What?
Didn't tell it.
It's time for my special move.
I hate Slimeco so much because of this. This is the worst. This is awful. Jaiden, I'm sorry. Please never do that voice again. Jesus Christ. That was rancid. That was rancid. I appreciate your talent significantly. Never again.
Anyway, 4-strike time.
Okay. You have to make a movement, I think. But I mean, honestly, I don't give a shit. You don't have to. You're slimy. You can just like slime through Alonso.
I shape myself around him.
You just like go through him like the Terminator movies. Just kind of Alonso. You are straight ready about. You're already like you're fully about to like square up with this guy, and suddenly Slimeco just like morphs through, and you just feel the overwhelming acidic coldness of Slimeco. She also paints everything she touches at this point.
Oh god, does that at least get rid of the worm on me?
No.
The
worm.
No, now you're just covered in blue paint.
God damn it.
You're covered in blue paint and also worm. All right, well, roll Blurry of Goats. I'm also going to roll a dodge.
Course strike.
I am going to roll. You know what? I can parry shit. I'm going to... Can I? Wait, can you parry in this game? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, but I can't remember if everyone can parry. Only cool people can parry. Yep. You roll, make an attack, and 1 stamina. I'm going to figure out mine. You figure out yours. Hopefully you know how to roll things in this game, Joe Money.
Okay.
Actually, you describe what attack you're going for.
I'm going for a core strike. I cup my slime hands, jab their torso with it.
Hit him with the Benny Maru special.
Okay, so you're going for that kind of funky shit.
I don't know what the Benny Maru special means.
Well, yeah, in Fire Force when he just vaporized the demon.
So I guess they're gonna try and parry that. I don't really know how parrying that would work, but they're gonna do it. So I don't know what you're rolling. I'm gonna roll reaction, and acrobatics. Jaiden, I'm going to say that's a 4 to hit, and it's going to be a 5 to block for me. Oh, that's 1 success. So you definitely hit.
Yep, I got 2 successes.
Well, you hit, I guess. I straight up Boolean. How much damage does that do? What does that do again?
Boolean. -1 stamina as well as unarmed.
-1 stamina.
All right, but what is it? And you're attacking what part of the body?
I'm attacking the core again.
It's the core strike.
Okay.
That seemed very effective last time.
I'm gonna say in general, you guys probably it's actually very difficult to hit the core since it's in the body, but since it's a core strike, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
So that's how much damage?
6.
All on that. Okay, so that's 6 damage on that, and then that's 14. Okay, all right, that's all accounted for. Any other moves?
No.
All right. One other thing. From here on out, I'm gonna just make a new hard rule because remember, this system is designed to encourage you to see the system not as a system, but instead as a way to implement the RP. So I'm going to just make a hard rule to get people to start thinking that way. You're not allowed to start your description of what you're doing by saying, I use blank ability. You're going to have to actually tell me what you're doing, and then we're going to figure out how you're doing it with your ability. Basically, start by explaining what's happening in the world, and then tell me how you're doing that with the gameplay. Got it?
Got it. I know what I'm doing.
All right, so Slimeco, that's your turn. Alonso, you are bitchin'.
I am up. Where am I in relation to him? Okay, I'm basically right next to him. I am going to reach down on my leg and rip off that stupid fucking worm, and then just throw it
1
to the
stamina.
Side.
All right, that was 2 stamina.
Who?
Yeah, it's 2 stamina to rip the worm out.
Oh yeah,
it was 2 stamina to rip the worm out.
Damn. Okay, there goes my idea. Okay.
Do you not have 2 stamina?
I have 1 left. My idea was going to require 2. I mean, am I close enough that I don't have to make a movement?
I'd say so. You're basically right. Actually, well, I mean, Slimeco's right in front of you, so I think you might actually have to make a movement, honestly.
There's slime. I can go through them.
I mean, yeah, but there's distance. There's an entire Slimeco in between you two. That's enough to make a move. I'm going to count that as a move.
Okay, fair enough.
You might have some abilities that can cover distance or something. Don't you have a bow?
I do have a bow, yes. However, I am very... Oh, true.
I mean, I don't know if you could shoot a bow through a slime person, but...
They did just go through me, so I feel like that would be a reasonable response.
Yeah, but that's... Wait, no, that's not how that works. What? How does that... That doesn't make... What? All right,
what?
Just figure out what you're gonna do, and then tell me what you're gonna do.
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, I'll grab my bow and try and put an arrow in its neck.
All right, so that's a head attack on the head. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say Felipe's a little distracted, so he's gonna let that happen.
Suppose that would be archery and dex.
Take a shot. Take your shot.
Okay. What am I? 3s or 4s?
Well, I'm gonna say that's.
He is distracted.
He is distracted. I'm gonna say that's a 4. If he wasn't distracted, I'd actually make that a 5 because you're kind of pulling some shit here.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, 2 of them.
2 successes.
Oh, yeah.
2 successes is pretty low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that doesn't hit.
That's my turn. Yeah.
That's your whole turn? Okay, well, you avoided getting the worm. And with that, we're going to move on to Felipe's turn. I suppose he's up to... Oh, he's only got 2 stamina. Damn. Oh, and also, he completely heals.
Yeah.
Yay. Woo, yay. Woo, woo. Yay. Woo. I love this. I love this game. I love this game where I picked the wrong monster. Oh,
bravo.
Great. Yippee. Yay. Oh, so, Slimeco. Yes. You see Felipe, he is pissed at this point. This man fully regenerates. His wounds are like being pulled back together by the worms at this point. He arches his hands around either side of your head and goes to smash your head in, basically.
Oh God! Discombobulate. No.
Yeah, no. He's fully, and the thing is, since you're goop, he's fully going to pop your head almost. Yeah, that shit gonna hurt. So with that being said, that's 1 stamina. Oh my God, he can do this twice. Okay, yeah, no, he's aura farming, athletics and intimidation. Slimeco, do you want to make and I'm gonna say that's 3 successes. That's 3 success. 3 is the target.
Okay. Reaction.
Bro, you're gonna make a reaction. How are you reacting, Jaiden? Don't just tell me the ability. Tell me how you're reacting. How are you actually getting out of the way here?
Fall backwards. I will try to...
Into me again?
Yes.
God damn it.
So you're kind of stumbling backwards. It's oh shit, and pulling back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you think for that one? I feel like that's definitely reaction.
Yeah.
And then I'd say, actually, hold on a second. I feel like the whole you really are falling back right into Alonso. So I don't actually know if you have the room here. So if you, I think what we're gonna say is that it's gonna be a question. In order for you to hit this, you're gonna have to knock Alonso backwards. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you 2 options: reaction and confidence, or reaction and athletics.
Let's say reaction and confidence.
All right. Well, take the roll.
Already off to a bad start. Oh.
Oh dear.
That's better.
Oh.
That's not better.
Oh.
Oh God. Why do I keep rolling so many 2s?
I don't know if this is salvageable, Jaiden.
Okay,
Nope.
What do I have to beat? I'm assuming a 4.
I think I said it at 3 for me, but I'm going to say that's a 4 for you, honestly, because you are trying to knock back Alonso with you.
Oh God.
1 6. Oh God. Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
I got 4 successes for. I've got 4 successes for this guy. So you whip back as his arms come forward, and you actually bounce against Alonso's chest and bounce forward right into his hands.
Into it.
These hands come in and absolutely fucking pancake your head. I mean, you're a slime, so you can kind of bounce back, but you feel that shit. You feel that shit. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna probably give it a little bit of a buff to damage, but yeah. Oh Lord, that's 3d6 damage.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, that's 10 damage, and I'm giving him a +1 for the sheer distance between the 2 rolls. That's 11 damage directly to your head, Jaiden. I don't know how your limbs are set up. I don't know. Is your head counted as your brain limb?
Yes.
It is. I feel like you could have probably done that a little differently, but I don't care. Brain, yeah. So I mean, you get to take 2 off that for your AC, but yeah, 9 to... Oh, you are 1 point away from a concussion.
Wait, so I take 9 damage?
Yes.
Yup.
Cool, I'm about to die.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, speaking of that, he has another claw attack. So he's going to. So having done all of that, he's then going to. I'm trying to figure out what's the most logical thing after pancaking your skull. He's going to like go for a headbutt. So he's going to like he pulls his arms back and just whacks his head into like the stump where your head was.
Oh no!
All right,
Better save this.
I'm gonna just count that as another claw attack because I don't feel like coming up with anything else.
Could just do unarmed.
I could, but I think the claw attacks are funnier.
That is
So
true.
with that, we're gonna run that as fucking hell. I'm gonna make that a little bit harder on myself. I'm gonna say that one's probably tolerance, since he's sticking his head into your face, and then athletics, because he is once again just fucking whacking you. Do you want to make a reaction? Can you make a reaction to that one?
Are you out of stamina?
I have 1 stamina left.
You might want to
Okay,
use
buddy. I think you might want to take that one. These are big attacks.
Yep.
Just fucking run.
Fuck, man. Maybe no, man. But it would be so funny. Parrying a headbutt would be crazy, though.
You still take the damage though.
You take the damage with a parry?
Unless you fixed it.
Did I not change that? To parry, roll a skill check. If you concede, you can make an attack or use an ability during the opponent's... Oh, yeah. We never wrote that it avoids the damage.
I feel like
Why
that's
didn't
important to clarify. Or
I feel like we should... I'm going to make a last-minute change and say that parrying lets you avoid all damage.
So what do I need to beat?
I'm going to say that is... You are discombobulated, so I'm going to say that'd be like a 5. As for this attack, I'm going to have it be a 4. 4 is the beat. Oh. Okay,
you might die. You might die.
So wait, Jaiden, tell me how you're trying to dodge this. You have a head coming down like a jackhammer on you.
I'm just gonna try to like fall to my knees, so hopefully I'm out of its
Or
range.
like the Red Sea.
I feel like no, that would actually be the funniest if you like split like down the middle.
I split down the middle.
You split down the middle, and here's the thing. So what did you get in terms of successes?
I got 1 success.
Out of
Okay. So here's the thing. I got no successes. So you actually fucking do it. By the skin of your slime, by the surface tension of your slime, you split and just barely does his head stop right in the middle of where your like slime core would have been.
Oh no.
You are barely holding on, but you made it. And with that, it is Decimus's turn. All right. And Decimus, remember, you take 2d6 damage a turn. Fucking hell.
All right, roll it for me.
Rolling it. Okay, that is super lucky. You only take 5 damage.
And that's minus my armor class, or is that not?
Yeah, armored class. Do you have it written down where it is?
I mean,
Yes,
it's
my
burrow
word, so.
into you.
Yeah, but it burrowed into a limb, so it does limb damage.
Yeah, true.
So that's 5 minus 3, so I only take 2 damage from the armor.
Okay, nice.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
I mean,
I don't know how the armor helps with that, but it does. It just brings some comfort.
All right. In the distance, you hear the loud, tremendous screaming of a former. What was the Legion name? Was it just Legion? Imperial Legion. Legion
Yeah,
members
Legion.
screaming, and you see a man spinning with holding a shield like a fucking tornado, going straight at the remaining zombie.
All right. What the hell? I did not remember adding this ability, but it's awesome.
I'm running in with a spin attack. I'm guessing this would be a confidence roll.
I feel like confidence and Imperial Legion almost, since you're going for like a legionary attack.
Okay, confidence and Imperial Legion, so that's 6 rolls. What do I need to roll to hit it?
Fuck it, man. I'm gonna say that's a... that's a 3.
Okay. Not a pass. So wait, it was intimidation. No, it was confidence. They're the same thing. So I have 6 rolls. First one was not a pass.
If you want, I can do the roll for you. I have a thing that can roll 6 dice at once.
Awesome. Yeah, do it.
Awesome. Okay, let's see. And that was I said it as a 3 to pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 6 successes.
I'm
gonna give that a plus. I'm gonna give that a fuck it. That's a critical hit. I don't know. I'm gonna say that you get to roll 1 extra dice to damage.
So my shield was 1d6. So I'm going
2d6 damage.
So 4 damage.
It's good enough. All right. What are you hitting, by the way?
I'm just going straight for the torso. I'm trying to fling this guy across the fucking map.
Oh, okay.
Smash him into the trees.
Oh, and he's got a -1 AC, so he takes 1 damage off that. Fuck. That's 3 damage. Just 3 damage. Fuck. We
at least knock him back.
I'm gonna say the other thing is that he absolutely whacks against a tree. So that will get. You know what? Yeah, no. One of the things is we have to come up with a better way of making it so that success number or number of successes correlates or something. Until then, I'm just going to improv it. He's prone, so it's now easier to hit him. You'll have lower numbers to whack him. All right, Decimus. Any other moves you want to make?
Nah, that was a move we haven't decided on, and I feel like doing the whole fucking tornado of death would take up literally all my stamina. So I'm at 0. I'm just gonna make that executive decision for you.
Slimeco, do you want to stay 2 halves of a Slimeco? What's the deal? What's the plan? It's your turn.
Both of my halves hop over using a stamina, and then both of my halves use Blurry of Flows. I'm still 2 halves, but they both just start punching.
So that is all your stamina for the turn. But yeah, you can definitely do that. And since he just got knocked down, there's no way he's running against that. So I'm going to say that is... I'm going to say that's empathy, since you have to empathize with the other side of you, I guess. And then, I don't know, man. I'd say that's that's acrobatics, empathy and acrobatics. Just imagining the fucking JoJo's meme, except it's just 2 halves of the same slime thing.
Magnificent.
Right. Just tell me the amount of successes. Right, success number. Right. I'm saying that honestly, fuck it. That's a success number of 2. You have to get 2 or higher.
8.
That is 8. Okay, yeah,
that
roll. That's a critical hit, so roll with an extra dice. Wait, shit, there's no roll for Blurry.
No roll.
There's no roll for 2 extra. You get an extra punch, so it's 6 punches, each 2 damage. You can distribute them across the limbs as thou please.
4 of the damage shall go to the torso. 2 shall go to each leg, and I have 2 more, right? Or
4, 6, 8, 5 plus 5. I mean, you have 6 damage. You have 12, so you actually have 4 more damage.
Cool. I'll just do 2 each. I'll just do 2 to each arm then.
There's only 1 arm limb. He has 2 arms, but they're counted as 1.
Okay, 4 to an arm.
So that is a total of. I mean, it's 6 times 2, so 12 damage. 10, 6, 5. Yep, that's 5. That's not a lot of health left.
I would have parried that if I were you.
He just got bounced against a tree.
Damn.
All right. Well, with that, I think you're out of stamina, Slimeco.
Yep. I'm out of stamina.
Well, Alonso, it's ye. Ye be ye.
Right, Alonso. Make me proud.
Okay. Where is he? Okay. I am going to make a running jump up to his neck and then hit him with the nastiest Hurricane Rana I can.
Oh, that's sick as hell. Okay. I'm gonna say that's really cool. So I am gonna let you use one of your weapon damages for that. Or no, actually, that would be unarmed. Remember to add your brawler mod for unarmed.
Okay, so 2d4 damage. Yeah, but I gotta roll to hit it.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely not responsive to attack at this point.
What would I do this as? Like martial arts and acrobatics? Or?
Honestly, yeah, our martial arts and acrobatics that's exactly it.
Yeah, alright. 5 of them on, what, 2s or 3s?
Oh, yeah, 2. Because of the whole being fucking laid out last turn thing.
Yeah, that's 4 successes.
Alright, and then roll damage.
2d4. That is 4 damage.
4 damage? Really?
Unfortunately so.
Fucking hell.
He is getting slammed against the ground rather violently, if that does any more.
No, that only does 4 damage, and the worst part is now it's fucking. Is that your turn?
How much stamina did that cost?
That would cost 2 stamina if you're doing 2d4.
Okay, yeah, I'm out of stamina then.
Yeah, okay, and it's his turn. It's Felipe's turn, which means he was at 1 health, and he regained all of it. He's back to 11.
No!
So you go for here's what I'm envisioning. He Slimeco lays, basically flattens him with a series of punches running up his whole body. He pushes Slimeco off. Slimeco, you refuse together after he pushes you off because he kind of swipes you off with one hand. He staggers up, absolutely decimated, and then he sees Alonso coming in with the Hurricane Rana, who grabs him, flips him over by the legs. If you guys saw the GIF I put in the Discord,
Yeah.
He is you hear a ruthless, bleeding, crunching sound. Just you think you've got this guy absolutely curled, crumpled, destroyed, right? And then, the fucking Undertaker, he just sits back up after all of that. His body, and he gets up, and you see his bones cracking back into place, and it's his turn.
No.
He's not fucking dead. He never fucking dies. Have y'all been keeping track of your morale?
I haven't actually taken damage yet, so I'm still at 17.
Okay, well, in fitting Undertaker move, he's going to start with a claw attack on you. He turns around. At this point, we are just playing the Undertaker if he had worms. He leers over you, and I think he's gonna go to honestly, I think it'd be funny if he just tries to kick you in the throat. All right, so you can dodge that, but honestly, I don't even know if you'd be able to at that
I have
point.
no stamina.
No stamina. You are utterly defenseless. You look over, see this fucking guy do the Undertaker sit up. Walk over to you and then just fucking curb stomp you. All right. I'm saying that's his best combination, which is athletics and intimidation. That's 6 dice. Okay.
That would do it.
And I'm gonna say, God, man, 3 or 2.
2. I'm prone.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh wow, that's actually pretty low you rolled. That's only 3 successes. But I think that would still hit.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's BD6 necrotic.
Oh God. Okay.
That's 11. That is 11 damage to your head.
Oh my God.
I'm
So,
down.
how much
to
damage have you
7
taken to your
health.
head so far?
None so far.
Okay, well, that's 11 damage to your head, which also concusses you, assuming that your head is your brain organ.
Yes, it is.
Yes, you are now concussed, which doubles stamina cost for all actions on the following turn.
Oh God.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so he just goes up to you, first things first, kicks you in the fucking head, and just immediately you are, like, not able to see straight anymore. Next up, in this flurry of vengeance, I think he's going to unleash on you fucking guys. I'm sorry, man, but the hype is simply going too hard. He is going to whip out a worm, and I think he's going in like he's going for like he's a little more locked in now. This zombie has figured out how to zomb. He's gonna turn and chuck a worm at a Decimus.
No.
I'm sorry, Decimus. You're getting another worm.
Okay.
So with that being said, roll. I guess that is another roll on his part. Are you gonna try and dodge this?
I don't think I have stamina.
Okay.
I'm still
All right. Well, he's gonna be. I'm gonna go for this usual one I go for, which is Draconics, and let's go with.
I feel like you still get Intimidate.
Draconics and Intimidation, which is another 6.
Oh God.
So, and then let's say that's a 3 to hit. Does that sound good?
I guess.
Okay.
That's
That's 3 successes. That is 3 successes. I think that's enough. Okay, so you now have a worm on you.
Oh yeah.
You'll have to deal with that your turn. That's a stamina. And then I think that's 2 stamina. Okay, so that's his thing. So yeah, this turn is fucking hell. He curb stomp. Alonso, you thought you had him. You look around. He's back up. He's full strength. He's basically back. I mean, admittedly, he's at half health, but he just undid like a turn worth of damage for nothing. He goes up to you, curb stomps you in the fucking throat, concusses you, and then chucks a worm at Decimus, and like Decimus can't even react. The sheer shock of this man still being alive just fucking completely takes it out of you, Decimus.
Okay. Well, is it my turn now?
It is in fact your turn now.
I know exactly what I want to do. You guys aren't ready for this, but I need to get an okay from Ben from this first.
Okay. Is the first thing you're gonna do address the worm?
Yeah, get rid of the worm.
Okay, so that's 1 stamina to get rid of the worm. It's 2.
It's 2.
2 stamina on the worm.
I have 1 stamina left, and he is at a distance. I don't naturally have a distance weapon.
Right.
Or your shield?
I'm going to throw my shield into the air, get my heavy-ass hammer, arm it like a bat, and it hit the shield directly at Philippe.
I absolutely love it. I do have to mention we do have a thing for ranged combat. Let me just pull that up. Ranged attacks, disadvantage for a skill check, but does +5 morale damage. So, disadvantage as of now we've been handling as an extra, so it's going to be a 4 to succeed that skill check. So 4 to succeed that skill check. Let's see if you can do it. What skills do you want?
All right. Confidence, I feel, would work, and visual calculus, I'm guessing.
Definitely. That's what I was going to say.
Okay. Confidence. All right, that gives me 5 rolls, so I need to get over 4. Okay. I passed 3 of the 5.
All right, that's gonna hit. Roll damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that would technically be shield, so one thing.
Yeah.
D6. 4.
4 damage. All right. That
4
shield
damage.
probably should. We might buff the shield in future, but as of now, we're keeping it. All right.
Yeah,
that
was awesome.
That was sick as hell. Yeah, you do a proper batting. Do a proper batting thing, whack it. The shield, like, lodges itself. Oh, God. You just lost your shield, though.
Who needs it? Who needs it?
Yeah, I'm going to say his shield, the shield doesn't, like, lodge itself. I'm going to say that what happens is the shield, like, properly... Oh, yeah, which body part is the question?
I'm going for the neck.
No, my ass.
All right, so that's the head. And then you did 4 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking too great. You sort of like, slice the shield, like, whacks into him and sort of bounces off, but it definitely, you can see like his chest like crumple in almost like a car.
Can I catch the shield afterward and make it really fucking badass?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that happens. It comes spinning back and you grab it. That's awesome. Captain America.
Yeah.
Captain America if he was racist.
Racist America. That's normal.
All right, do you have any stamina left?
No,
Nope.
I wasted 2. That would be my last move. I'm
exposed
again. I'm exposing myself for the greater cool.
Oh, and did you take the worm damage?
No, we did not do the worm damage.
Okay. No, we did. 2d6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. We did 2.
I remember. So.
All right, Slunko, it's your turn.
Do something.
Fuck her off. It's Blurry of Flows time.
The 2 attacks. The 2 attacks that we have. All right, so again, describe for me what's happening and then tell me what you're doing mechanically.
Oh, fuck, it's over there now. Ugh.
Yeah, I suppose I should have been moving things. In character words. Oh, fuck. Shit's happening over there now.
I'm using stamina to run over.
Just the fucking, oh boy, here I go killing again.
and I'm gonna just do a flurry of punches the best I can.
All right. Well, that makes a pretty reasonable amount of sense. Let's just put that at 3 to hit, and then he
successes.
4 success. Okay, yeah, that's definitely. Right. I fully have given up on dodging because I'm too lazy to. So yes, it does hit. I'm damage roll damage. Also, which parts of the what are you? Wait, hold on. Is bury of goats is like the other thing, right?
The 5.
Distribute it. Just distribute shit, my fuck boy. You little shield femboy of a creature.
He forgot how to dodge.
I'm doing my flurry of punchies, 2 to each limb except for the core.
So 2 to. Can you just list the limbs? I have a list of all the limbs in front of me, and I have to add the damages up.
Okay. 2 to the head.
7 damage total.
So, shut up. Head. 2 to the head. 2 to the body. 2 to the left leg. 2 to the right leg.
Wait, slow down. 2 to the body.
2 to the left leg.
Okay.
2 to the right leg.
Okay.
2 to the arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is in fact all the damage. Cool.
Then there's the AC.
And there is in fact I do also fuck! I have not been counting AC. You're right. Oh shit. Okay. So that's okay. Okay, so head is unmodified, so that's just 2. Body is -1, so that's 1 damage. So that brings it up to leg is leg is -1, so that's 3. 3, and then arms are 0, so that's 6.
Yep.
Okay, and that's not really how that's pretty much how it goes. So that is your blurry of goats. Also, how much damage did that do in total?
7.
Hold on.
10 minus 3.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I just realized Blurry of Flows only works if if I add all of the numbers that I just subtracted up. Oh lord, this is a nightmare. Okay. I can do this. I can do math. I've done math so many times. It does 10 damage.
Yes,
but then
3 of them have AC.
You're right. So it does do 7 damage.
Okay, where'd they go?
Okay, so I just want to add... Decimus, how much damage did you do? Do you remember? Did you do 3 damage?
I think it was 4.
Awesome. Great. Cool. Okay, so I wish I could have been more coherent for this. Jaiden, how do you want to do this?
I do the star platinum at the end of end of the world. I'm doing my flurry of blows until he just shatters.
No! Ah! He just explodes at a certain point, and he just kind of pops. All right. Well, that was
everywhere.
That was kind of dumb. I think you should probably. I don't know if I get the worm. I guess the worm dies, or no, it's still. You just write down somewhere in your notes, Darren, that you have a worm in you still. You're gonna have to get that removed. It's gonna. Oh god, it's gonna be like guinea worm. Oh, that's disgusting.
All right. Worm. Once enemy, now friend. Whimsical : 3 face. Okay.
I don't really know what any of that meant, but yeah.
He's friend. Smiley face.
All right, well, guys. Weirdly enough, that took 5 turns. It honestly went pretty well. I think that was a pretty fun combat. And fucking shit, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck. It went great. That was awesome. The evil is defeated. Okay, yeah. So after having Doom Guy bonked the other fucking thing into the ground, and then I guess just like popping the second one. The Felipes are now dead. You didn't really check whether or not you could like recover them, but they're dead now.
Oops.
He's dead. Both of those two are dead. They will never recover.
Okay.
Cool.
And I hated them anyways. I hate them.
Any like
No, you didn't.
closing thoughts on combat?
That was a disaster, but it was a fun disaster.
It was fun. The damage could use some work, but
I don't know about the damage. We need to just rework some of the rolling. But like closing thoughts,
maximum damage I can do using 2 stamina is 8. Forge of Blows is 10.
I think we will maybe. The balance is always going to be shit. I will admit.
Yeah.
The balance is always going to be a mess. But
That was fun as hell, though.
I can't be bothered to fix it, so we're not going to fix it.
That's real, honestly.
We will maybe give you guys buffs later. Admittedly, yeah, we definitely are going to rework Blurry of Flows. Fuck. Okay, no, but like like how are y'all feeling?
I like Decimus just being fucking bad shit, insane, and
Oh, in character.
Yeah.
I'm just lying there. I'm still concussed.
Right, you do still have.
Yeah.
In character. Okay. I just walk up to the zombie corpse and poke it a few times with my hammer to make sure it's dead.
Is it?
I think so.
Do you want to
Looks dead. Looks dead.
just kind of pokes it, and it's just kind of like. I mean, are you poking the one that like popped?
Yeah.
Just kind of like picking a couple pieces of it, like a bored kid. Just
Can
like
I eat one? Can I eat one?
No.
I need to feed
no,
my
you
worm
cannot
pet. I need
eat
to
one.
feed my-
The worms are already like disappearing into like the mud.
mud. No, wait, please. I need to grab at the dirt and try to collect the worms.
No, you don't.
You scrape at the dirt, and and you don't find any. They're gone. Those are some fast worms.
I'm distraught.
I'm staring at this man. Like, what is he doing?
It is at this moment that did I establish the lore I needed to establish?
There was no lore. We just spent the last 2 hours beating up zombies.
At this moment, a voice cracks through the woods. What is going on? What I heard noise. What is this?
Murder.
Oh dear.
What? What? Wait, murder? Did someone try to attack you? And you see this old man with an old man stick emerge from the greenery. Are you okay? Are you safe?
Yeah, someone tried to murder us, so we murdered them.
Oh,
Well, it was self-defense. We meant no harm.
Who? That thing, and he points at Green Felipe with his head still stuck into his torso.
Yeah.
That doesn't look very self-defense.
The word is...
It was already dead when we got to it.
The word, and he's pointing at the actively rotting corpse. Mind you, this corpse is also full of holes because the worms have all left.
Oh.
Can I point at my worm wounds? This was them.
Oh, that is the work of the beast of Mesmio.
The beast
you
of what?
should the beast of oh dear lord, you must be not from around here.
We're new here.
Yeah.
I have not been in this land for many of years. It has been at least 50, maybe 40. I don't know how to count.
Yeah, no, I never learned either. It seemed kind of gay. Anyways, the beast of Mesmio, it's this local... there's been a series of very, very violent murders and, I suppose, zombifications. And it's believed to be some sort of creature that lives under Mesmio. Anyways, I now that I'm looking closer, I think that's one of the victims. You'd be best to visit you'd be best to visit a healing church. Once you get to are you going to Bominos?
Yes.
I do believe so. I don't know what a map is.
Okay. There's a healing church in Bominos. You should be able to get some service there.
He's lying to us. Can I cut off the head of my hammer?
God laughing. That's God laughing. You've clearly never heard God laugh. That was God's laugh.
Yeah, I know where this is going. Why are you doing this third time?
Shut the fuck up. Don't tell anyone. You can't tell anyone, Jaiden. You can't tell anyone.
I kill God.
No.
Anyways, yes. I'm sure you should find some healing there. Are you? I do wish you'd kept the victims safe. The healers are still trying to figure out a solution, but I'm sure they would have preferred not this. And he points once again at the head stuck deep into the torso of fucking Felipe.
They will have their rest in Valhalla, where we will end up next.
The fuck is Valhalla?
All of these nuts got him.
And with that, the old man explodes. Anyways, you guys get back on the road.
Let's get back on the spider, guys.
You guys go back on the spider. And with that, you make your way to Bominos, the vast city that we will describe in the next session. Awesome. Everyone say goodbye to the Audacity file.
Bye.
I still can't get over the fact that we've got two med jets. We've got Medjet and another Medjet. It's, hey, what's up? It's me, Medjet. Medjet actually shows up in the campaign. He says, hey, what's up? It's me, Medjet.